Why am I voting? Well, this year is especially meaningful to me because it is the centennial of women's right to vote. The 19th Amendment was adopted in 1920 after over 70 years of advocacy, incarceration, and suffering by suffragettes. Indiana was one of the first states to have a group that was working for women's rights to vote, and Indiana was one of the last states to ratify the new law. So it's been a long struggle for women. And although the 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote, women of color were not allowed to vote until about 40 years later with the Civil Rights Act. So today there are still many barriers and to voting that make it unsafe and difficult. And so it is all the more important that today we continue to exercise our right to vote. So why am I telling you all this? Well, I am a member of the League of Women Voters, which is also celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. It was started right after the 19th Amendment was adopted in order to make sure that people knew their rights and privileges and responsibilities for voting. So we continue to work on that. League of Women Voters has a website that is excellent. It's called vote411.org, and it contains a lot of information and links on how you can register to vote, check your voter registration, make sure it's current, request absentee ballots, get information about where your polling place is, information about the candidates. And so I would encourage you to go there and find out that information. It will give you all you need to know in order to vote smart. Now, voting safe, that is another issue, especially this year with COVID-19 adding concerns to the voting process and really just anything that you try to do. I've made sure that my voting record is up to date, and I've requested an absentee ballot online at indianavoters.com. I've done both of those things without having to see anyone or do go anywhere. It's all on the website, and that's really cool. So then my local election board will send me a ballot to my house through the mail. And when I receive that, I can research the candidates using Vote 411 and other resources, and then make my decisions and mark my ballot. And then I think I will be extra careful and make sure that it gets there by taking it to the election board myself in person and dropping it off. I won't have to be there very long, and I think that that's a relatively reasonable risk to take, to hand deliver it myself just to make sure that it gets there. So what's your plan? I think everyone should have a plan to vote, especially this year and all of the craziness that is going on with health concerns and the post office and that sort of thing. So I think a plan is in order. It is good to make sure that you hit the deadlines on time and use the resources that are at indianavoters.com and vote411.org to help you follow through. Vote smart and vote safe.